2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and it has been a long-ass time since I've talked about what's new in the Gunpla world. Because right after Shizuoka Hobby Show, there really wasn't a ton to talk about, so I kinda let my guard down, and now all of a sudden there's tons of crap to talk about. For starters, right now you're looking at the box art for several of the new kits we're going to be getting this month. I'm not going to talk for too long about these, as after all, they are just boxes, and there's some more interesting things to get onto. So, Premium Bandai. It looks like the black local type Gundam isn't, but the Hammurabi Saban is. I'm not really sure how to feel about the black Gundam. On one hand, it is really neat that we're getting it at retail, but on the other hand, that thing being retail and the waterproof being premium kinda makes about as much sense as making a Banshee Norn premium and the Phoenix retail. Thankfully, we all know that Bandai is well above doing stupid things like that. But back on topic, it is really great to see more oddball variants in the retail assortment, but is it worth the sacrifice of something more desirable? I don't think so myself. But we may be moving towards a future where that's much less of a problem, because Bluefin recently announced that they will be bringing the Master Grade XN Riser to the United States as a standard retail product. Bluefin has done this kind of thing before for Tamashii Nations in their premium releases from the Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon SH Figuarts lines, but this is the very first time they've ever done that for a Gundam model. It'll be distributed 1 month after its initial release on the Premium Bandai web shop with an MSRP of $94.99. And that does sound like a lot, but it's important to remember that online Gunpla shops generally mark their kits a bit below what Bluefin suggests, so in reality it's probably going to end up being closer to $75 to $85. And when you consider that the regular 00 Riser kit averages around $60 anyways, that's really not that bad of a markup considering what you get in the box. So in other exclusive news, we've got our first look at the kits that'll be sold at Gundam Base Tokyo, the Unicorn Gundam themed replacement for Gundam Front Tokyo. The first 5 exclusives are going to be a Metallic Injection High-Grade RX-78 Revive version, a Clear Master Grade Ale Strike Gundam Remaster, Chrome Gold and Chrome Silver Petite Guys with placards, and a Clear BB Senshi Knight Superior Dragon. So basically the normal kind of stuff you'd expect from event exclusives, and it looks like they're saving the Unicorn Gundam specific kits for the statue's debut this fall. So there is one big kit announcement that I want to talk about in just a minute, but before getting to that, I'm going to run through some other minor stuff real quick. So Gundam Ace is going to be re-releasing the Unicorn Bus display base with gloss-injected parts to coincide with the release of the real grade Unicorn. We've got just a couple new pictures of the GM, and also that unnamed Build Burning Gundam Ancestor prototype suit from GM's Counterattack, and just a few more images of the Master Grade Casval's Gundam. Unsurprisingly, there's not really going to be anything new here, as it is basically just a recolor of the original Master Grade RX-78-2 version 3.0. There's also some more Hammurabi Saban to see as well, and it looks like he's found a way to repurpose his leftover wings as this kind of shield thing. Pretty neat. So with all that stuff out of the way, let's move on to that kit I wanted to talk about. So Am Loaded Orphans has reached its end, but Bandai does have one final send-off for the series coming soon to the premium web shop. The Tekadon MS set is going to include a high-grade Barbatos Rex, Gujion Rebake Full City, Gundam Floros, and Landman Rodi, plus every single weapon they use in the second season. So that'll include 2 pairs of Gujion rifles from option set 9, those short-barreled cannons and combat knives from option set 7, the Gujion axe from option set 3, and a selection of all new weapons that's going to include a spear for Barbatos, Floros' Super Galaxy Cannon, and the booster unit that very briefly was used by the Gujion Rebake Full City. The open hands for the Gujion and Floros are also going to be included, which is basically going to make this the ultimate IBO collector set. There's some really great stuff going on here, but it's not without some major problems. First of all, that Rodi. There's 2 Landman Rodis in the anime, and they're always seen together. Bandai even shows the 2 of them together in the official images for this set. But then this 6,600 yen Premium Bandai set only comes with 1, so if you want to pair them, you're going to be dropping at least 13,000 yen. And then there's the problem with the other kits in this set, because Barbatos, Gujion, and Floros are completely unchanged from their retail releases, and they're basically just dead weight to inflate the cost of the set. Most collectors who are big enough fans of IBO to want this will probably have at least one of those Gundams already in their collection, and that's going to just leave them with a duplicate they don't have anything to do with. Now, if they did an options set with the new weapons, and a Landman Rodi, and fully weaponized versions of the Gundams as separate Premium Bandai kits, that would be really cool, but lumping them all together like this is just plain aggravating. But anyways, if you're still interested in picking this set up, it is going to be coming out in August. And that is where the news comes to an end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Gundam and Gunpla content. And as always, I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.